Welcome back. My name is Maxim from Momoyoga, and today we're going to have a look at how you can create your first class with Momoyoga. Let's start by heading to our homepage and by clicking on classes. We can create our first class here by clicking on add class, and then we can fill in a title and a description to our class. If we want to provide more information about the class, we can also add a link to the description to, for example, our own personal website with more information about the class. Then, which I would highly recommend, we can add an image to the class, which will make it more appealing to your yogis to book the class and to give some more context. If we're hosting an online class specifically, we can click on this checkbox, which will allow us to enter a link to, for example, a Zoom environment where we can leave some additional information, such as a password if they need to fill this in for coming into the online class. And I would highly recommend to keep this button checked. This will basically send an automatic email to your yogis before your class starts. But for now, we are creating a class which is not online, so we'll fill in the rest and leave this unchecked. We can select a teacher here who is hosting the class. We can select the amount of available spots. So for example, if we are hosting a class for 10 people, we'll fill in 10 here. We can fill in the location to where it's being hosted. And if it's, for example, in a certain building, we can also fill in the specific room to that location. Next up, we can fill in the date to when we're hosting this class and the time from when till when we'll be hosting it. Then next up, we are able to make this a recurring class by selecting this as a weekly class. This basically means that this class will come in your schedule every week and will keep repeating. We either can choose to have it never stop repeating, or after, for example, if we want to host this class specifically for 4 weeks in a row, choose 4 weeks, so 4 times. Then next up, we have a few more options which we can check. The first one are all regarding booking, and which is normally checked is that this is a class which anyone can book with any pricing option. So basically anyone with a credit can book this class. The second one would allow people to book this class without a pricing option, so without any credits. And the third one allows them to book it with a specific pricing option. So for example, a class pass or membership which is specific to, for example, a more premium version. And then they can book this class as well. Then we have one last option here, and that allows yogis to basically pay what they want. So they don't pay anything up front, but after the class is hosted, they will receive an email with a pay what you want link to it, and then they can donate you or pay you a certain amount which they seem fitting. Then next up, we can allow yogis to bring a guest, and we can limit it just to 1, 2, 3, 4, or however many people you see fit. I'd recommend keeping this limited if you're hosting a smaller class to, for example, 1 or 2 people, to not have too many new people within your class. Next up, we can also choose to not have a booking button if there's, for example, an open class or a trial class where they don't need to confirm that they're coming. And if we want to host something exclusive or have a private class which we don't want to be visible to other people or don't want to be able to be booked by other people, we can select this option. And then lastly, we have the option to override the standard booking and cancellation windows, which we normally can edit in the schedule settings. If you click on this, we're able to change how far in advance people can cancel for free. We can change from what time on people can book. If there's no specific time from when you want people to book, you can have it available for whenever, so people can book as soon as it's online. And then the last one, this basically means that when you're going to have your class, 3 hours in advance, people won't be able to book your class anymore, so you're not sort of met with any surprise yogis showing up. And that's basically everything regarding booking your first class. And that was it for this tutorial. We hope you found it useful. Let us know what you think. And if you want to know more about Momoyo, or if you have any other question, you can visit our help center. And if you enjoyed this video, we have many more videos like this covering a lot of different topics.